Hey, I'm Sam.
I'm William.
We're from Future Islands, and you're watching NME.com. My first desert island pick is Magnetic Fields' Holiday. I don't know if you know that album, but as soon as you ask my desert island disc, there is the song Desert Island. And I think it, I don't know, it's a sad tropical album, and there's a lot of sights and sounds and smells in it. I think it would be a good companion. That wasn't my first Magnetic Fields album, but that one was definitely one that I traveled with a lot when I found it, and was at the time going back and forth between North Carolina and Florida, and it was kind of a special time in my life. Well, there's a certain, I think that a record will bring me comfort just because there's a certain sadness and joy in it. I think Stephen Merritt does a good job of that in a lot of his work, where it's very wry wit, but there's something really that's enlivening in it, but it also has a deep melancholy. And for me, the music that makes me the happiest is the music that makes me sad.
First album for a desert island selection would be The Cure, Staring at the Sea, I think. Even though it's not an album, it's more of a collection, but it was the first record by The Cure that I heard when I was just kind of getting into music. And it's one that I continually go back to, and it's just classic, amazing songs, and I've never gotten tired of it. I used to watch the VHS companion to it, just the videos for those songs when I was in high school, just like religiously. I used to study those videos, and whenever we're talking about music videos for Future Islands, I'm always like, oh, we're making like a Cure video, kind of in the back of my mind, you know. But yeah, I think I recently, the last time I heard that album, I was taking a bubble bath, and it was pretty cool. And I imagine being on a desert island would be kind of like a bubble bath kind of scenario. You know, you're just like, you're like throwing rocks, trying to get the coconuts and the bananas to fall out of the trees. You know, and that would be
like
that'd be a cool, that kind of like a bubble bath. You're like trying to get the shampoo down and the soap. You're like throwing the bubbles up. So yeah, that would be my album. My first one.
My second desert island pick is going to be an album that's really dear to me, and it's by this group, the Rachels, and the album is called Music for Egon Schiele. It was their first record. It's just cello, viola, and piano, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like they were a modern classical group formed out of Chicago and put out by Quarter Stick Records in the late 90s, early 2000s. And sadly, one of the founding members passed away last year, the year before. This guy, oh man, I'm gonna forget his name. Jason, but he was in a band called Rodan. It was a thrill jockey band, a post-rock band. But that album, I have 3 copies of it now on vinyl. But that first copy I have is one that my friend BB, who was a member of our first group, let me borrow my freshman year of college, and I never gave it back to him. And I've told BB that since, and he's like, it's okay. I knew you really loved it. But that's just, it's an album that has traveled with me for years and years and years. And once again, it just like has a certain simplicity and beauty to it that's both joyous and really heartbreaking.
Imperial by Robin Guthrie. I'm pretty sure it's his first solo record, and I got into it like 2 or 3 years ago. My like obsession with the Cocteau Twins, like I'd gotten all their stuff, and I kind of started branching out into like the solo projects, and that one is just really beautiful. Has a calming effect. I listen to it a lot on the road, like when things are getting really hectic and you're feeling like tired and out of it. It can really have a calming effect on you, and it feels like it's like brain medicine or something. It's really awesome. So I feel like it would be kind of stressful also being on a desert island, so I think that album might help me chill out. And I played it for our drummer Denny recently, and he was like, what is this, man? It's so chill. Because he was like trying to take a nap in the van. He loves napping. So